Hi, and welcome to the Proform Treadmill assembly video. Follow these steps for the Carbon TLX, Pro Trainer 1000, and Carbon TL treadmills. Step 1. Assembly tips. Assembly requires 2 people. Place all parts in a cleared area and remove the packing materials. Keep the included tools. One or more of the tools may be needed to make adjustments in the future. Do not use power tools and keep the treadmill unplugged during assembly. Do not dispose of the packing materials until you finish all assembly steps. Step 2. Support the end of the frame. Locate the included cardboard support and unfold it to the position shown with the 2 cutouts in the indicated locations. Then lift the back end of the frame and insert it into the cutouts. The cardboard support will make it easier for you to do steps 3 and 4. Step 3. Pull the upright wire. Locate the upright wire on the right side of the upright base. Remove the wire tie securing the upright wire to the upright base as shown. Next, identify the right upright and have a second person hold it near the upright base. Locate the wire tie in the right upright. Tie the wire tie through the wire pull on the upright wire. Next, feed the upright wire into the right upright and pull the upper end of the wire tie until the upright wire is routed through the right upright. Do not remove the wire tie yet. Step 4. Attach uprights. Do not pinch the upright wire during this step. Attach the right upright to the upright base with 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 inch screws, a 3/8 inch by 1 3/4 inch screw, and 3 3/8 inch star washers as shown. Do not fully tighten the screws yet. Attach a wheel to the upright base with a 3/8 inch by 1 3/4 inch screw and a washer. Do not fully tighten the screw yet. Attach the left upright and the other wheel in the same way. Remove the cardboard support and lower the frame to the floor. Step 5. Attach the crossbar. Do not pinch the ground wire during this step. Locate the small tab on the crossbar. Hold the crossbar between the uprights with the tab in the slot in the left upright. Attach the crossbar with 4 5/16 inch by 3/4 inch screws and 4 5/16 inch star washers. Star all 4 screws and then tighten them. Step 6. Attach the console trays. Set the console base face down on a soft surface to avoid scratching the console base. Attach the left and right trays to the console base with 6 number 8 by 1/2 inch screws. Start all of the screws and then tighten them. Do not over-tighten the screws. Then remove and save the 4 indicated 5/16 by 3/4 inch screws. Step 7. Attach the console base. Make sure that the ground wire is in front of the crossbar as shown. Do not pinch the ground wire during this step. Set the console base on the uprights. Attach the console base with the 4 5/16 inch by 3/4 inch screws that you removed in step 6 and 4 5/16 inch star washers. Start all 4 screws and then tighten them. Step 8. Attach the console. Do not pinch any wires during this step. Hold the console near the console base. Insert the console wires into the opening in the console base, and then set the console on the console base. Attach the console with 6 number 8 by 3/4 inch screws. Start all 6 screws and then tighten them. Do not over-tighten the screws. Grip the connector on the end of the upright wire in the right upright. Then press the small latch on the wire pull and remove and discard the wire pull. Step 9. Connect the upright wire to the console wire. Route the upright wire and the ground wire through the 2 plastic ties. Next, connect the upright wire to the console wire. Important! The wire connectors should slide together easily and snap into place with an audible click. You must connect the wires properly for your treadmill to function correctly. Next, connect the ground wire to the console ground wire. Then, insert the wire connectors into the opening in the console base. Step 10. Cover upright hole. Do not pinch the upright wire during this step. Slide the oval grommet into the upright wire. Next, insert one side of the oval grommet into the right upright. Then, press the other side of the oval grommet into the right upright. Step 11. Attach latch crossbar. Next, remove the 2 5/16 by 3/4 inch screws from the latch crossbar. Then, orient the latch crossbar as shown. Make sure that the "This Side Toward Belt" sticker is facing the treadmill. Raise the treadmill to the position shown. Important! Have a second person hold the frame until step 13 is completed. Attach the latch crossbar to the brackets on the frame with the two 5/16 inch by 3/4 inch screws that you just removed and two 5/16 inch star washers. Step 12. Attach storage latch part 1. Remove the 5/16 inch nut, the two 3/8 inch thrust washers, and the 5/16 by 1 3/4 inch bolt from the upright base. Note: if either of the 5/16 inch bushings come out, reinsert it. Next, orient the storage latch as shown and attach it to the bracket on the upright base with a 5/16 inch by 1 3/4 inch bolt, the two 3/8 inch thrust washers, and the 5/16 inch nut. Then raise the storage latch to a vertical position and remove the tie. Step 13. Attach storage latch part 2. Remove the 5/16 inch nut and the 5/16 by 2 1/4 inch bolt from the bracket on the latch crossbar. Next, align the upper end of the storage latch with the bracket on the latch crossbar and insert the 5/16 inch by 2 1/4 inch bolt through the bracket on the storage latch. This will push a spacer out of the storage latch. Discard the spacer. Note: if either of the 5/16 inch bushings come out, reinsert it. Then tighten the 5/16 inch nut onto the 5/16 by 2 1/4 inch bolt. Do not over-tighten the nut. The storage latch must be able to pivot. Step 14. Secure the upright wire. Orient the square grommet and close it around the upright wire. Next, insert the small ear on the square grommet into the square hole in the right upright, and then press the square grommet into the square hole. See Step 10. Pull the two plastic ties tight and carefully cut off the ends. Do not cut the wires during this step. Step 15. Attach upright covers. Firmly tighten the 4 indicated screws. Make sure that the upright wire is on the indicated side of the 3/8 by 2 3/8 inch screw. Next, pull the right upright cover open slightly. Slide it around the right upright and then slide it down to the floor. Repeat this step on the left side of the treadmill. Note: there is not a wire on the left side. Then lower the treadmill. Step 16. Activate your console.
Once your iFit equipment is set up, if it happens to be locked, you have two paths to unlock it. The first is to sign up for iFit. You can pair iFit with your mobile device to your equipment to easily unlock it. The second is to manually unlock it. To do so, you're going to press the iFit button on the console and hold it. This is going to take between 15 and 30 seconds, and you'll continue to hold the button until the animation completes. Once the animation is complete, you'll see the light turn on and your equipment is now unlocked. From here, you can simply press start and get started with your workout.
Step 17. Final inspection. Make sure that all parts are properly tightened before you use the treadmill. Remove any protective plastic sheets, and thank you for purchasing this Proform treadmill.